Alright guys, you ready to sweat? What size dumbbells do you use? I use a trusty old 25 pounder. Now, let's sweat! One! Oh, that's enough. Alright, so as you can probably tell by my stupid fucking intro, today we're talking about a show that was recommended to me. Yeah. Today we're talking about a show called What Size Dumbbells Do You Lift? And just for the record, I only have this one dumbbell. I'm kind of a poor piece of shit. I don't have a whole lot of... So, you know, I don't have a whole lot of stuff. So that's pretty much the one weight I own. I mean, it's way too light for me, but at least, you know, it's something. But how heavy are the dumbbells that you lift? It is a show that is meant to be very educational. It follows a story of Sakura, insert last name here, I forgot her last name, where she is getting a bit chubby because she just constantly chews down anything that she wants. As a matter of fact, I have the very same problem, which is why, for the most part, I have switched to juice instead of things like tea and pop. So I'm hoping that things like orange and apple juice can help me out with that. But enough about my personal life. You guys don't care about that. So Sakura joins a local gym where another girl from her class is there, and they both sign up with a health trainer person, workout trainer. And he seems like a typical, like, nice, slimmer guy, you know, unlike a lot of the big muscly meatheads that are there. And it turns out that no, he can balloon up to All Might levels of proportions, and he frequently wears like a weird little black Speedo underpants thing that bodybuilders sometimes have to wear whenever they're showing off their rippling biceps and stuff. Like they're just, this guy is a bodybuilder, and it actually got a laugh out of me a few times. Every now and then, halfway through the episode, there will be a little infomercial type thing by the musclehead guy, who is like, this is this type of exercise, and this is how you do it properly and stuff, like how you do it safely and not to a point where you hurt yourself. And a lot of the times they use, well, all the time, they use one of the show's many female characters, and by many I mean like 3 or 4 at this point, because I only got to see 4 episodes today. Mostly just because the first 4 episodes are the only ones that are dubbed, and I don't like watching sub-anime. And, like, the end of the show, at the end of the episode, they review, so to speak, what you've learned and, like, how you do it safely and whatnot. So, yeah, this show is meant to be it's supposed to be ecchi jack-off material for horny little boys, and, I guess, horny kids, I guess. And at the same time, actual workout stuff, like workout tapes, the kind that Master Roshi would probably watch. It just turned on this anime and it's like, yeah, yeah, work it, girls. I think I have my window open, and I really hope that one of my neighbors didn't hear me say that. Oh my god. But yeah, it's actually so to talk about the art style in animation, the art style is your typical it's a typical anime style. You know, there's a lot of different girls in there because, of course. However, only one of them I found to be actually kind of visually appealing, and it's the darker skin girl with like a little bun and hair that comes down like over here. And later in one of the later episodes, it's revealed that she runs like a boxing gym type thing because her dad was a boxing champ, and he goes on tour or something. And so her sister, and I guess mom or something run a boxing gym. And you know, I kind of like that. I like her character. I do kind of like how this is a show that is not. It's not one of those not one of those shows that is primarily filled up with female characters, and they're not just being like, oh, I'm so jealous of that girl because her boobs are so much bigger than mine. You know, not that I watch shows like that at all. It's just, that's a common thing I've seen in anime, and it's really annoying to me. But no, for the most part, it's just like, it's like they go to the beach for a few minutes in one episode, and they spend a lot of time kind of analyzing other people's bodies that are there. It's like, oh, this person has like a biker's tan, and like her legs are really muscular. That person has a really kind of toned muscular back and like arms and stuff, so she probably does judo. That one over there has, you know, stuff like that. And yeah, I went to the beach sometime during the summer, and yeah, it's really hard to not look at other people at the beach and just be like, oh, you lucky so and so. How is it that you guys have less flabby stuff than me? I am working on cutting that out, but yeah. So the animation is really good. The show is very leaning on fan service, which I get. It bugs the crap out of me, but I get it. So, to talk about like the characters, there's Sakura, who, like I said before, she is a lazy slacker. She doesn't like to work out, at least in the first couple episodes. She's getting there. But that's offset by her doing every wrong thing when it comes to other stuff. It's like, oh yeah, I'm still gonna eat like my favorite foods and whatnot. And like she hears about cheat day, right? She hears about the proper diet stuff for things like you're supposed to eat this and this and this and eat and like cook these things this certain way if you want to slim down and whatnot. But then she hears about cheat day, and then like the very next day is like, I'm gonna do cheat day and just gorge myself, and like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. You gotta get yourself accustomed to lower calorie, lesser foods first. Otherwise it's not gonna work. And they point that out in the episode, and it's actually pretty funny. You know, I love the opening and ending themes to this show. They're both really catchy, and the ending in particular is really funny because just out of nowhere, the muscle guy will just come in and just be like, "Yo, muscle," and just like do different like supermodel poses with his like not supermodel, but like like different muscle poses and stuff, and it's really funny. You know, most of the time when I see it, though, it's not like I'm laughing like, ah, you know, not like that. It's more like, you know, like that, like just a little chuckle. You know, the fact that it got anything out of me is kind of amazing. Like I said, I only care for, like, the one female design that is in the show. And that was before I even really paid attention to it, to be like, oh yeah, she works as like a little boxer type person. And I actually have I actually do kind of like boxing and stuff. Not in real life. I like boxing games. I always thought I'd be kind of good at boxing, but yeah. So 4 episodes of what size are the dumbbells that you lift? Do I recommend it? Actually, yeah. The show has a lot of really good advice when it comes to working out, getting fit, and stuff like that. The characters are cookie cutter, but at least they're entertaining. The animation is really good. Take that, Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, I had to crack one more at Super just because I had to. The music in the show I find is very catchy. It has some good humor. And if you are of the persuasion of spending a night alone with your joysticks, and you just want a show to shake your joysticks to, this could be a show for you. I apologize that the first reaction series has been sort of on hiatus, but I have been very, very busy working on Twilight Princess and the next series after that, and making drawings and whatnot. Like, I've been very busy. Not to mention, you know, the new dog. Trying to deal with that little troublemaker is a pain in the butt. I need a drink. For the record, I'm not sweaty because of that dumbbell. I'm sweaty because it's really freaking hot out today. So, yeah, what is the next series I'm gonna do? Well, I plan on having I plan on doing the first 3 episodes of Rising with the Shield Hero for the next one. I have already watched the first 3 episodes, but it's been like a good month and a half, give or take, and I don't remember shit. All I remember is that the first episode bored the crap out of me, but, you know. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.